I sure can help you out. So here's the rungs. I'm just going to put 120 and a neutral up here as control voltage. Here comes the HOA switch. It is in the H position right now. This is the stop push button. This is the start push button. Here's your relay, CR1. This is going to be the automatic side down here. A1 and A2, the coils. This is the latching contact from the relay. A set of normally open contacts to turn on green light when the relay is energized. And a set of normally closed contacts to turn on a red light when the relay is not turned on or it's de-energized. Rung 1, rung 2, rung 3, rung 4. Call out the contacts to reflect the relay. Call out where the contacts are being used. Add numbers to label your wires. Alright, so that first drawing, I was at work and I kind of drew through it really fast. So now I can go over it. I had to redraw it once I got home. It didn't take long though. So your HOA switch is here in this normal position. When it's on H, that's going to allow this rung to be true so that you can start a control relay. Control relay is going to be latched in once you hit start. And it's going to then close this contact and turn on the green light. It's going to open this contact and turn off a red light. Alright, so we are going to have 120 volts coming into our HOA switch, and because it is in the H position, you can see that the contact is made. So 120 comes across the HOA switch, goes through the stop button, and then it stops here, and it also parallels down to here. So all it's waiting for is a start signal. So as soon as you hit that start push button, it's going to send that 120 to the relay coil. The A2 side is connected to your neutral wire. And once that 120 makes its way to the A1 side of the coil, that coil energizes, which then is going to close this contact right here and latch itself in. After you release the start button, electricity is now taking this path. The relay coil is going to remain energized. And instantaneously, when that relay coil energizes, this contact down here on rung 3, it's a normally open contact. It's also going to close. And it's going to send 120 over to your green light. The green light is then going to illuminate. And at the same time, when this contact closes, this contact here is a normally closed contact. This contact will then break open. So that contact opens up. 120 stops right here. 120 cannot make its way over to the red light, so the red light is not on. Now, if you want to stop the circuit to the green light, you would come over, you press that stop button, and it's going to break open right here. So 120 now stops. It cannot continue down to this path. Your relay coil de-energizes. This contact here opens back up, turns off the green light. This contact down here is normally closed, so it's going to close again. The 120 now makes its way across, turns on that red light, and that indicates that the relay coil has de-energized or has been stopped. Now if you would flip your selector switch to the off position, it would break this contact open, and this one just remains open so that you cannot send 120 to your stop, so there's no way of starting it. And if you would flip it over to automatic, it will then break this contact and close this contact down here. But since you don't have anything on your automatic side, it does nothing. This just breaks open, this closes, but it doesn't do anything. because you're not utilizing the automatic side of your HOA switch. These dotted lines here references which rung the selector switch is used on. So here you see that it's the H side is referenced to this rung, and the automatic side would be used down here, and it would be referenced to this rung down here. So you have the wires wired here. Here's wire number 1, wire number 2, wire number 3. Wire number 3 parallels to your normally open contacts on your CR1. And coming out from your start is wire number 4. Again, it also parallels to CR1. And your neutral wire will all be wire number 0. All the wires coming into, all the power wires that carries the 120 to the circuit are all wire number 1s. And then here, coming out from this relay, the normally open contacts on this relay is wire number 5 to the green light. And wire number 6 is run from the output side of this normally closed contact on CR1 to your red light. Here are your rungs, rung 1, rung 2, rung 3, rung 4. If this was used, this would be rung 3. Rung 1 up here, rung 2 is right here, and rung 3 would be the automatic side of your HOA switch, and then this would be rung 4 and 5. But this is not being used, so I didn't want to call out a rung on it. Then these numbers over here represents the contacts used from this relay right here and which rung they're located on. So here we have a normally open set of contact used on rung 2 and 3. If you look on rung 2 here, you see you have a normally set of open contacts to use to this relay, and you also have another set of normally open contacts used from this relay. If it's got an underline, the number like that, that means that it is a normally closed contact. So on rung number 4, here's rung number 4, we have a set of normally closed contacts utilized from that relay. Then here I'm just calling out the kind of voltage I'm using, 120 volts AC, and the neutral side, if it's 24 volts DC, you would just put 24 volts DC, and the negative side or COM side will be over here. So I hope this helps you out. Until next time, deuces.